So guys, a new shotgun has been added to the game so we can be even more toxic within Cold War and Warzone. Now this gun is called the StreetSweeper, and this gun actually kind of reminds me of the Striker. That was, I'm pretty sure it was in MW2 and it wasn't full auto, but this one actually is. It says here that the gun's a full automatic shotgun with superior fire rate, with reliable damage, and it's the largest ammo pool in its class. Hand loaded with slower reload speeds, and considering this weapon does more damage than the Gallo and it's full auto, you can already expect that this thing is going to do absolutely nasty damage in close range, and it's going to be better than the other two shotguns anyway. As always, if you're new here, make sure you like the video and you subscribe to me, bringing out regular Modern Warfare and Warzone content for you guys. Now going into the challenge itself, you're only going to be able to do this on Warzone, and it is going to be a pretty nasty challenge to do. Kind of reminds me of the Bruin a little bit. Now the challenge I think got released a little bit early because as of right now the weapon isn't actually showing on the menu of Warzone, and you're not going to be able to see any challenge for it. It's basically an invisible secret challenge to do. I'm sure this is going to get fixed pretty soon, but for right now you can unlock this weapon straight away and then go in Cold War and level it up. So when it does get added to Warzone, you're going to be able to get even more kills with it. For the challenge itself, you're going to need to get 3 kills with a Cold War shotgun in Warzone without dying 15 times. So this is going to be another harder challenge to do. Back when we was trying to unlock the Bruin, we had like a similar annoying challenge to do, and it was pretty frustrating. But I do have a few strats on how you're going to be able to get it quite easy. The best strategy is either to put the Gallo or the pump shotgun on. These are the only shotguns that are going to work in Warzone for this challenge. I prefer the Gallo just because it's got a consistent fire rate, and the pump shotgun kind of doesn't kill people in one hit unless you're really close, and there's a bit of a delay before you can fire your next shot. So the Gallo is more consistent in pumping out more rounds per second. I'll pick the one you prefer that's going to get you more kills. Now you're going to want to go into the plunder playlist. You already have your loadout perks and attachments at the start of the game, and you're going to need to land in hot zones that are going to net you some fast, easy kills. Stuff like the superstore, hospital, or even the apartments. Somewhere with a lot of people and tight corners, which is going to make the challenge a bit of a walk in the park. You know, you're going to want to be fighting people in buildings. You're not going to get any kills running about in a field somewhere. I did do this challenge completely solo. I could outmaneuver a team a little bit if they're coming at me one by one or chasing me, but use any dirty tactics you can. Camp at buy stations, let the bounties come to you if they're chasing you, go to really hot areas where you know everyone's jumped at the start. I would be in hospital or either downtown, and I'll just rotate the entire building and just constantly coming into people at that close range. Just play it quite smart and you're going to get the 3 kills. You can be a little bit patient as well. Don't feel like you've got to do this all in one go. If you kind of play a little bit campy, you can get the kills like that. And as soon as you get your 3 kills before dying, you can just quit out of the game and go into another game straight away. Alternatively, if you're finding it extremely hard to do this, the next way you can kind of cheese this challenge a little bit is you can wait for the plane to automatically kick everyone out, and if you're lucky, you're going to get a few AFKers not playing who you can just swoop up for some fast kills. As you can see here, 3 people dropped, not even playing at all, just killed all 3 of them. That was the challenge done. Although as I was almost complete with my challenge, a lot of other people caught onto this tactic, and I'd normally be having a fight with them instead. You can rock a class like a shotgun and a shield with overkill and amped, which is going to help you even further, and you can just switch between weapons when, you know, the other player's reloading or you're close enough. And I'm not confirming, but you might be able to down someone with any weapon, or, you know, like run them over and then finish them off with the shotgun and it will still count. I'm not going to confirm it, but it did work for other challenges, like where you had to get kills with a knife and you could just down someone, kill them with the knife, and it counted. I'm just going to assume that maybe this works for the shotgun as well, but I'm not confirming it. And the fact that you can't track the challenge like that means it could be a little bit unreliable if you're doing it that way. So just make sure you're using stuns to give you that little bit of an advantage, and thermites as well to get rid of any players trying to kill you with shields. The thermite downs them, just finish them off with the shotgun. Like I said before, this is an invisible challenge. You're not going to be able to track it. So I just wrote down every time I got 3 kills without dying. And then of course on the 15th, I see it pop up on my screen in Warzone saying that I've unlocked the StreetSweeper. Although on the Warzone menu, the shotgun didn't actually show up. I can imagine it's going to be added in a few days time, because I think the shotgun might have got added accidentally early. Not too sure, but yeah. In Cold War, you can look at the gun and level it up in here and play zombies or anything else to level it. I'm going to look at the attachments for the gun really quickly. We've got all the optics on it that are normally with a shotgun. Muzzles, we've got pretty much the same stuff you'd get on the other shotguns. I think I've unlocked the same things with the Gallo, but I was looking at the barrel, and the last barrel you get for 72% damage and minus 13% effective damage range. That's absolutely insane. If you have this barrel on your gun, anyone at close range is going to get absolutely clapped by you. As for the magazine, you've got the 15 round, and then you could have an 18 round drum mag on it. The 18 round drum is probably going to be the better one here, but the reload quickness, I mean, as soon as you fire all the rounds out this gun, if you're getting that minus reload speed, it's going to take you an insane amount of time to reload this gun like it's an LMG. As for multiplayer in Cold War, the gun isn't too bad for a secondary. If you're normally using a shotgun as your secondary to switch to when someone comes around a corner, or you're moving into rooms to clear people out, this will definitely do hefty damage to anyone, and it's got pretty decent range as well. And this is while I was using the gun with no attachments whatsoever. Biggest issue with the gun itself is the reload speed. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. If you waste all of the ammo with this, you're going to be spending near 10 seconds just trying to reload it to max ammo. It's like the twice of a reload of a normal LMG, so if that's something that's going to annoy you, then this gun's definitely going to be a problem if you're trying to use it as a main weapon. So I'd be using this to switch to, waste all of the ammo, and then I just wouldn't bother reloading it if it was me personally. You can of course put the 18 round drum on it, which is going to give you more than enough ammo to take at least 4 people out. As for zombies, it's not a bad weapon, but in the starting rounds it'll be stressful when you're going to be finding yourself reloading for ages. As soon as it's pack-a-punch though, every time you reload a shell, it will reload 5 instead of 1, combined with sleight of hand, and the shotgun's going to have quite a nice higher ammo capacity, and then along with a decent enough reload speed. It's not a bad gun if you're backpedaling zombies and hip firing with it, but the damage does seem kind of low in zombies, and like I said, you're going to need that last barrel attachment for the gun to truly show its true potential. But whether you're going to choose this over the Gallo, well, that's going to be your judgment. But guys, that's pretty much it for the shotgun. I mean, I'm looking forward to using this in Warzone when it finally gets added, but at least for now you can level up this thing and get it ready with all of the attachments as soon as it drops into Warzone. Try to get the challenge done as quick as you can so you can test it out early, and as always, if the guide has helped you, make sure you leave a like on it, and if you've got any questions, just comment down below, because my next video is going to be me using this in Warzone, so make sure you look out for it, and I'll see you guys later.